Yolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And today I want to talk about a topic which usually brings a lot of discussions into the game, and that is the Scopely Store and the discussion about purchases, but also what to have an eye on if you do ever spend money on this game. But before I get into the topic itself, I just want to say, if you're not a subscriber of my channel yet but do like my videos, then please do subscribe to my channel. And when you do, also click this little bell and all notifications so you will be notified when another video comes out. You all will have seen the store on the top right here, and there's always a lot of stuff in there, always depending on your level, of course. I see a lot of things here in my store at the moment that people on lower levels might not see. But in the end, there will always be something that you could buy. And I know that there's a wide range of people from F to P up to what we call the whales that are spending a lot of money in this game. And I always mention that it's a good thing that they do. Otherwise, Scopely as a business wouldn't continue that game and we couldn't play it. And I spent some money on this game. Cannot spend fortunes, as you know, and I spend more since I do the videos, of course, because if there's a new ship, I have to show my viewers how it works, and some other things I have to buy so others can decide if they want to buy it or not after seeing what it does. And that made me purchase a bit more, but I cannot buy everything that's in here that I even would like to have. But you also have to think about what might come. So with what happened recently, I'm still thinking that Scopely next month, for example, if they do what they usually do, they will bring in another ship again next month, and so I have to be prepared for that as well. So by the way, if anybody ever thought about supporting my channel, have a look in the pinned comment there. You can see how you can do that, and give me a little hand by the purchases then for next month when they bring up something I have to buy. Otherwise, I cannot show you. Nevertheless, there's a lot of things in here. You always have to think about if it makes sense for you or not. They bring in stuff that especially are linked to the current arc or the current events even, like the mirror packs in here at the moment, for example, or the Apex Coroner unlock. There's a lot of research in here. Again, the prime researches you need to complete the heroic events there, because you can only do that event if you buy stuff. But those I usually have to ignore, because, as I said, you cannot buy. I cannot buy everything they have there, and there are other people I know that kind of purchase everything that they publish, but they are not the majority. But there's this is the version, the in-game store now. And there are some sortings after all the current stuff, with a section for fleet commanders, forbidden technology, research packs, station and building packs, special ship unlocks, special ship upgrades, faction ships, armada directives, officers and away teams, and pattern buffers and consumables. Once again, if you're on very low levels, you will not see all of them here, but in time you will see more and more of those. There's just one thing that you need to be aware of, and you should never buy anything on the platform that I'm playing right now. I'm playing on an iPad here because that's the way I can bring that to the screen immediately. And I must never buy anything here in the shop while I'm playing on my iPad, and buy it the in-game then, because we go at the mirror data unlock. You see there's Latinum, there's mirror data, there's liquid trillium, etc., etc. But there's one thing you don't see, and for this we have to go to my to the Scopely shop on the website, and then we have a look at the same purchase, and you can already see it on top before the Latinum. The shop is in German for me. I cannot change the language here because I logged in Germany despite it's Star Trek fleetcommand.com, but it just set it to me in German. It's the Mirror Data Elite we've just seen, the one I need to pay €100 for, which I didn't. And you see right on the top, that's 17,000 multiphasic credits. Mehrphasige credits is German for multiphasic credits. And this is what you don't see in the in-game shop on my iPad. So it's different on different devices and different on desktop, etc. But if you ever buy stuff in this shop, and I made a video on that one especially already, but I cannot leave that out on this video, beware that you have those multiphasic credits in there, because that is a big addition to what you get here in this shop that will also give you a lot of materials or faction credits or whatever. If we look at the multiphasic credits in the exchange in the Alliance shop, there's a number of things in there, and that's the station upgrade packs, the syndicate booster, the recruit packs, the ship upgrade packs. And if you look at this, why throw something away that's for free then? You pay exactly the same on the different devices, but on one device you get the multiphasic credits and on another device you don't get them, like on my iPad. I have no clue why that is, because as far as I know, I'm not playing anywhere on Android. That's why I don't know from seeing it myself, but as far as I know, on the Android shop, if you're playing on an Android tablet or whatever, the multiphasic credits are there. So please let me know in the comments if that's the case, if that's still true, or if I heard something wrong. But on iPad they are not. And so why not have them there? I have absolutely no clue why Scopely is doing that. But this is the case, so beware that where you buy to get those multiphasic credits. You see, I still got 20k, and if I'm ever short, for example, on the recruit event for Picard, for example, if I'm short for a few hundred uncommon gas, for example, to build a building, to spend thousands of those, then I would get them here in the multiphasic store. Or if I'm low on a few thousand credits for finishing the blueprints of a ship in my faction store, I can, for example, go here to the Federation recruit pack and get a few thousand Federation credits to just get the last 1 or 2 blueprints I need to build a ship. And there's also Latinum in there and Officer XP and stuff like that, and a lot of other things. And the same with the Syndicate booster pack. There, it's not very much in there, but you get a few Syndicate XP and you get some gas in here as well. You always have to have a look what makes sense for you, which is better than the other, which gives more than the other. But at least you can do that when you got the multiphasic credits, and that's why you really have to take care that you only purchase, if you ever do, if you see the multiphasic credits. And that's why I never ever buy in this shop here. And it's the same with the next one. No multiphasic credits here. And wherever you go, no multiphasic credits. So make sure you get multiphasic credits if you spend something. And about the spending in the shop, I really take a very close look at what you really get, because I'm not spending on consumables. If I spend, I really want something that stays in the game. For example, I mean, at the moment I'm usually only buying stuff that I need for the videos, so I don't have a big choice there anyway. But before that, if I ever chose to purchase something, I have looked for something that stays. like a dog, for example, or a research queue or whatever. That's something I have for long. Or but in any way, always have a look. If you ever go for consumables, have a look that you get the most out of it. For example, there are not many. But the choice reward packs are a thing. Those are purely consumable ones. I made a comparison with another pack in here that I've seen to compare the two, how much you get out in the end. They cost the same. They were both 100 euros. But I wanted to know, is this daily reward pack bringing me more in the end than the other pack in case of materials? And it didn't. So that's why you always have to, if you go for consumables, have to really compare the packs you might want to buy to see how much you get out of it. In the case of the daily reward pack, you have to do some maths to compare what you get in the end in case of the reward you get instantly and those that you can get daily. You have to calculate that together to know that how much you will have in the end, and then compare to another one like this. No, there's no materials in here, but there are other packs that also bring materials. Don't know, but they're not at the moment. Sometimes there are those material packs in there as well, and then you can immediately compare those two and know if you want to buy one of those two. Really make sure that you have a look. Some packs of the same price, for example, have a few thousand latinum in them. Others, for the same price, have millions of latinum in them. And so if you're thinking about purchasing, always really look into the details if you do that. There's too much mirror stuff at the moment to make a very good comparison here at the moment. But there is always materials in there in those consumable packs, and then latinum. You see here it's 3,000 latinum, but it's only 23 euros and not one of the 100 euros. But you can compare stuff. I mean, here you also see that there's only 2-star materials in there. That's another little trap I fell for in a long time ago. When I did buy consumables, but this was one of the reasons why I personally don't buy consumables anymore. I thought, oh yeah, I get that pack. There's so much of that stuff in there. That's really worth it. Yeah. And that was one that was, I don't know, my last server, I guess. I was in need of 5-star materials, and I thought, oh, that's a good number of 5-star materials. And the whole pack contained a 4-star because I didn't look properly. And I thought, there's tons of materials in there. That's a great bargain for me. Just get it. And I spent 100 euros for materials I didn't need anymore. And so that cured me from getting consumable packs. And that was the most expensive one I bought on that server. Because since then I never paid that much anymore until I really started doing the videos. And that is something you have to keep an eye on as well. What number is really in front of the star with those packs? Don't fall for it if it shows a different one. I mean, I'm in need of 5-star materials now, but I do have packs in here that give only 2-star materials. So it's not always getting upgraded with your level. They stay the same. And so really keep an eye out for the exact material that's in there before you fall for it. But the most important message I wanted to give anyway was, once again, the multiphasic credits, because people fell into that hole that they purchased something on the wrong device and didn't get them and were missing out a lot of extra rewards from the purchase. So make absolutely sure that you get your multiphasic credits when you do a purchase. And as I said, there's a lot of discussion, of course, about F2P and whales. And of course, people complain about whales being so strong and that they can rank high then in every SLB and so ever. Well, that's the point. They are paying a lot of money for it, but we must not forget others can play for free. The payment policy of Scopely is a totally different topic there, because there are packs in there where I say, yeah, they're fine, and there are other things where the price you have to pay and what you can get from it are completely out of relations. They are completely overpriced. So you really have to take a close look to understand what you want. And recently, Scopely more and more went up with all those events that you could only finish with buying stuff, which I'm not too much a friend of the amount of times they do that now. And because who is spending 400 euros on a few prime researches? I know some people will have done that, but even if I could, I wouldn't, because that makes no sense at all to go so much over the top just to finish one event for this quantum things, especially for the rewards you get here, and that's this one. Yes, you get 1,000 of those. It's not the epic, it's the other ones. Forgot what the name was because I can't click them at the moment. Once again, it's the premium mirror dust. For a few thousand of those, they are worth something in the research, yes, but for this I wouldn't pay 400 euros because that's what you need to do to get all the milestones. And so they sometimes really go over the top and they really exaggerate sometimes. Sometimes there's a bargain in between. As I say, the elite path in the battle pass, for example, for 23 euros is fine. Or the elite path in the officer battle passes in between. Okay, let's take that one. That's okay. Not a bargain, but okay. But other things here are just completely overpriced. So have a close look on it, what you do. There are things worth getting, and that's why I tell you in videos if it was worth getting this one that I bought, or if it's not. That's why I purchased some things so that you can see soon if it's worth it for you or not to purchase that one. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But here there's another example, is the oblique eviscerator refit. Yeah, if I could do that, I would get that one out of the 4 they published. There was the other one for the Corina in here, that one I wouldn't get. If I could, the eviscerator one I would get, but I spent too much on other things for my videos, so I will not get it at the moment. But out of the 4, this would be the one I would get. I said that in my video about it. But really, keep a very close look at it. And then decide if you want to purchase it or not, if you ever want to. Nobody is forced to, but some need to, otherwise we wouldn't have a game here. So if everybody would be F2P, the game would have been closed a long time ago. So, but if you purchase, and even if you can afford to spend thousands on this game every month, keep an eye on it, what you do. Nevertheless, that was a discussion I wanted to bring up here as well, next to the multiphasics, because it is worth discussing the yeah, I don't know if you can call it a policy or not, but the purchases in here, and it mustn't go too far out. Some people said in other games it's far more drastic, but it's sometimes drastic enough for me in this one. But as I said, there are reasonable things in here. You just need to watch out what you do. But of course, in especially such a controversial topic, I would like to know your opinion about this. But also, if you have questions in general or video requests, you know that I regularly read your comments. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.